Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm at the beautiful Costa Navarino in Greece, and today I'm playing the Dunes course. So many amazing things about it. Bernard Langer design. I'm going to play the full 18. It's a beautiful morning for it, and hopefully you can pick up some tips on course management and how I go about trying to shoot my lowest score. Now, the first tee here, it's at half 4. This is my first time playing the course, but it looks like there's loads of bunkers on the right and we've got quite a bit of room out to the left, so a little draw would do nicely, but I haven't had a chance for a warm this morning, so let's see what I can do. Anything on the short stuff I would be delighted with here. First swing of the day. At the pin with a bit of draw would be a good line. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So a nice low draw down the left side. Definitely take that for my first swing of the day. When I've taken my first swing, I haven't a chance for a warm-up. All about keeping it smooth and just trying to find the fairway, which I've done there. So let's go and check it out. Right, absolutely fantastic shot in here. Again, really guarded by bunkers. I don't know if that's going to be a theme of the course here. It's 184 yards uphill into a little bit of wind. So I'm going to hit 5-iron. That's about a 185, 190 shot for me. Sort of a little draw off the right is what I see here. Fairways are absolutely stunning. No excuse there. Nice rhythm here. Come on. Oh, I've got the face a little bit shut there. Started on the pin, it's turned over, and it's run off. Okay. Missed the green on the first. That's what you want to see though, isn't it? Right, I've caught the bank here. Fed all the way down to the bottom. Not much green to work with. This is an interesting one on the first. Probably got about 8 feet from the fringe, from the Bermuda, up. Going to break a little bit left to right. It's important to have a little bit of a walk up when you're way below the green. It takes a little bit of fear out. So when you get down here, it looks like there's no green whatsoever. All I can really see here is about half the pin. But I know there's 8-10 feet on there. I'm going to use 56. It's sitting okay. Risk of going underneath it if I was using a 60 here. So, release 2. Just a yard left to the pin. It's a bit of a field shot, this one. Keep my chest moving through it. I'm not sure. I think that should be good. Sounded like it landed on the green. Let's have a look. Oh, it went on a bit. Okay, we'll take that. Obviously landed and kicked a little bit, but so what about 5 feet, 5-6 feet? Let's see if we can hold that for the par. It's really quick and downhill here. So I played a lovely shot there. I'm told it landed on the fringe there and it just kept feeding down, really downhill. So I'm happy with that result. Nice putt I've left myself though. This is just quite a simple one on the right edge. Greens look absolutely pure this morning. Nice stroke right edge. Get in, there we go. Right, got up and down there on the first. Left myself a nice putt there. Key there was reading the line. Don't use a 60 when you've got that ball sitting up on the fluffy grass like that. Easy to go straight underneath it. So I used 56, landed at the front, nice and softly. Gave myself a putt, made the par. Very happy with that. It's a great opening hole. It's not an easy one. And wait until you see the views on the next hole. It is spectacular. Let's go and have a look. Okay, second hole is par 4. And there's 2 very clever bunkers on the left there, which are in my driving distance at about 250. So really the play here would be something like a 3-wood that I can lay up short of it. But there's quite a lot of room out to the right. I can go at that far bunker as my target and push it a little bit. And with the pin bin on the left today, I'm quite enjoying that angle in this way. So the sensible shot would be to lay up, but I'm actually going to play this sort of semi-aggressive here up the right side because I like the angle into the pin. But look at that view with the Mediterranean Sea there in the background. I mean, it didn't really get any better than that, and it is warming up beautifully. Right, down that right side. I don't want that draw that I had on the first hole here, so fade it down the right. I have pulled that a touch. Let's see. That's towards the bunker. I think it's in the bunker. So I didn't manage to fade there. It started just dead straight. I'm in the bunker that I mentioned, but Bernard's done a good job designing this course, obviously, but let's see what we got there. Hopefully it's far enough back and I've still got a shot. Right, I mean, I was a bit greedy there, really. I mean, looking at the hole, I've only got 99 yards from where my ball is in the bunker there. I could have laid up there and given myself 120 in, but as I say, first time playing it, lessons learned. I wouldn't do that next time. All right, the good news is, I mean, it's not right at the front and it's on a little bit of an upslope, which is going to help me get it there. I could hit, if I was on a fairway, I'd probably hit my 56 here, but because I'm in the bunker here and it's on a bit of a launch pad, I'm taking one more. It's a 52. Pin is sort of tucked left, so I'm going to aim this a little bit to the right. You can't see the pin. I'm just going to pick a spot. I've got a spot in front there on the bank that I know is a good spot for me. There's a little divot on top there because I can't see the pin from here. Fairway bunker play. I'm trying to hit the ball first, and I'm really trying to make sure my weight is moving through the ball. So nice and aggressive with that move through the ball, that I don't hang back. Okay, it's nice standing here, but if I don't get the ball first, I'm not going to get it anywhere near the green. So all about contact this shot. 52. Down the grip a little bit because it's above my feet as well. I was happy with the contact. I think it's on line. Is it enough? Oh, it is. Oh, it's a bit big. Come back. It might be on the back of the green, actually. That's maybe hit the bank there and looked like I had quite a lot of backspin. Happy with the contact. Came out really well. And I think I'm putting. Let's go and have a look. Right, so I'm pleased with it here. I don't know if it maybe just came back off the Bermuda and span back there, but pleased with that shot. I mean, from there, I'm absolutely delighted with that. Now, I'm going to putt this. It's very, very shortly mown grass. Looks like it's just outside left, slightly back into the wind. Just outside left. Come on, let's get a birdie on the card. Go on, stay there. Oh gosh, half a foot more pace that was in. Just broke away at the end. But there we go. That's the par. After the tee shot, I was really pleased with that to make that. It's a tough bunker shot, really. And yeah, nice start there with 2 pars. Now look at this view here. Amazing. So you can stay there, and that's the view you get from your hotel room. Doesn't get any better than that. Third hole, par 5, big dog leg to the left, 540 yards. Again, loads of bunkers down there. So getting the theme of the course here. I think Bernard's put a lot of bunkers out there. So I'm going to go down the right side here. Let's see if I can just get a smoother swing. Don't let this one turn over. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect swing there. Give myself a bit more time. Down the right side of the fairway. Great, that's better. Right, still got 311 yards to go, uphill and into the wind. Got a fantastic cluster of bunkers on the right there. 4 big bunkers that really are there to catch anything that pushes to the right. But I like that design because it forces you to really think about your second shot on this par 5. I could play it really safe with something like a 6 or 7 iron, leave it short of the bunkers, but that would leave me another 6 or 7 iron in. So I'm going to try and go down the left. To carry them, it's about 220. Big hit into the wind that. So I'm going to hit my hybrid down the left. That might leave me about 120 to 130 in. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted it. So yeah, perfect there. Nice angle in. Let's see what we've got in. Okay, so happy with that. So I'm absolutely in line with the bunkers, but because I came down the left side, we're good. I've got 113 yards to go. No wind, that's just a nice 52 degree for me, but it is into the wind a bit and it's slightly uphill. And I don't want to force it there, too much spin, it's going to come back off the green. It looks like there's a false front there at the front of the green, which is there. So I've got to get it there. I don't know how much is beyond. It looks quite narrow. But I'm going to hit a pitching wedge here, like a 3/4 pitching wedge. I reckon this is playing about 124-ish. So it's a flat pitching wedge, down the grip a little bit. See if we control that flight into that pin. Just going to touch left, but I'm quite happy with the distance. Be good, go, sit. I think we're good. I think that's pin high. Maybe sort of 20 feet away. Happy with the shot. Let's see what we got. This is fantastic design. I really appreciate par 5 greens because you've got to make it difficult for the approach shot in. And look, it's in like 3 tiers. So you've got this big area here, and then it falls down to the middle section where we are today. Then there's another section, but see how it really falls away at the front? So anything short there would have screwed all the way back. But there we go, we've pitched there, controlled the flight, didn't spin, like basically just stopped dead, controlled the flight. So we've got a nice little look at birdie here. Got Michael out with me today. What do you reckon, Michael?
High side is left.
Yeah.
That pin slopes quite a bit at the hole.
It's got to come from the left, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
About a hole left?
You see that patch just to the left of the hole?
Yeah. Like run it through there. Oh, I couldn't have hit a better putt. Good read, by the way. Right behind the hole, read it beautifully. Take the par though. That is a really tough shot in there because it's very narrow. And look, just look how it runs off there into the bunker. Such a cleverly designed course so far. Really enjoying it. But we'll level par through 3. Let's see if we can pick up on the next. Okay, 4th hole, 412 yards. It doglegs round to the left here, but it's a long dog leg, so you don't need to worry about it for your tee shot, really. The big tree down in the distance is my line here. Well, I've drawn it, I've overdone it a little bit, but it's staying straight. I'm not sure, there is a tree on the left which might block me, so I've not played it before, I don't really know my distances, but we'll have a look. It could be in a bit of trouble, that, but we're going to find out. Right, yeah, so I've pulled, I've got these trees slightly impeding me into the wind. This is a proper par 4, by the way. Let's see what we got from here. Wow, 175 from here, plus 11. Got 186 into the wind to a really well guarded green. I mean, the bunker's there around the green. What a golf course. Right, 186. Lie, he's okay. And if I can draw it, that would be lovely. Caught the left-hand bit. It's going to take a bit off it. That's going to be short right of the green, I think. Let's go and check it out. Missed it right. There's not a lot of green to work with. Only got about 8 feet at best over the bunker. Into the wind's helping me. Let's have a look at this one. It's this again. This is one of these real field shots where you just got to get it. Lies okay. Obvious choices are 60 here, but again, I don't like using 60s from this grass. It's going up the face. I can use a 56 here. The wind is going to help me. So really in my favour here. I can use the 56, medium flight with 56. It's going to break right to left, so I can hit it to the right of the pin a bit. Into the wind, as I say, that's going to help me here. Taking the glove off. I always take my glove off for anything really inside 30 yards, by the way. I don't think you necessarily should do that, but I think it might help you get a little bit more feel. But people have won majors with gloves on or gloves off, so whatever works best for you. But okay, so we got probably about 30 yards here. I don't bother bushling these and getting the number. I try and feel it. Okay, don't need to hit it that high because of the wind. I can go medium flight, just right at the pin. Be good. Sit a little bit. Sit. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Maybe 6-7 feet. I like that. It's just kind of pitched just short of the hole. Nice and smooth. Got the ball flight right. Too many of you, I think, would go too high there, stick in the wind and come up in the front bunker. So don't always need to hit it up when there's something in front of you. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I think it's pitched. Yeah, it's pitched here. Into this little bit of an upslope and just run out. We're going to have a quick one here. It's going to be really quick down the hill. I don't mind downhill putts and never have to worry about the speed. Yeah, it's not going to move too much, is it? I think it's one of these you just stay out there, wouldn't it? So we're going to go. I think you just can stay inside the hole the whole time. Oh, absolutely! What an up and down that was. Just absolutely dead straight, I think. Right, so I do like downhill putts. It almost seems to like gather the ball into the hole, but really pleased with that up and down. Didn't hit the best tee shot. Second shot was okay. It was always going to be a tough one. But the key there was the ball flight on the third shot. Didn't hit it really high. Mid-flight, still stopped nice and quickly. gave myself the chance for the up and down. So we're still level par as we head to the fifth. Right, fifth hole, 150 yards, fantastic looking par 3 into the breeze though. Not blowing much today, maybe 5-10 miles an hour, but there's enough there to make you think about it. So ordinarily no wind, that's an 8 for me. I'm hitting a 7. I'm going to go down the grip a little bit though. Down the grip helps me just flatten the ball flight a bit to help it go through the wind. So it's a flat, knock down 7 iron. Go on, come back a bit. Be good. I think that's good. Hard to see in this light. I think that's pretty good. Hopefully that's just short left of the pin. Really happy with the strike. Nice balanced swing. Definitely, if I'd have hit a full one there, that just really spun up and just gone absolutely nowhere. So I think I've got a birdie chance. Let's see. Right, I can't believe this. Look, I did it to about 8 feet. I couldn't see it from off the tee. The reason I couldn't see it, look, you've got this little mound here, and it's pitched. It's pitched here at sort of, what was it, 150 to the pin, so it's 149. And then it's just run down here, so I've got a lovely look at it now, straight back up the hill. So this would be a lovely birdie. Again, really cleverly designed green. Okay, seen it, seen the entry point. When I've got breaking putts like this, I'm trying to really think about at what angle do I want my ball to go in on, which is here. So I'm not looking at this part of the hole, because if I'm focused on this, it's going to break low. Where's the entry point? Where do I need the ball to come in from? And then that establishes the break to hit that point, okay? So I'm trying to visualize the entry point. Then you've got to match it obviously with the right pace. But it helps if you can visualize it to begin with. Come on, let's get under par. Move. Yes, there we go. Whoa, that's exactly what I talked about. I thought that was missing high, but it just caught the top lip. And then anything on the high side tends to want to fall in, low side tends to want to get away from it. So that's a birdie 2. Love that shot in there, okay? And then we're now at 1 under through 5. Lovely start, okay? Really enjoying this golf course. Let's keep going. Okay, so pleased with that birdie on the last. We're on the 6th. It's only a short hole. It's 320 yards. Oh my word, look at this. That is amazing. The drop off, have a look at this. The drop off is made straight down. It's a short par 4, but the hang time on this tee shot is going to be amazing. Is it just, look at the background there. Push that a little bit out. Let's have a look. Okay, should be all right. It's in that sort of valley on the right. Pushed it a little bit. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, I did push it. I mean, I'm almost pin high. If I had a good one there, I think I could have reached the green. Left myself a really interesting one now. Lies a bit of a clump behind it. Over 2 bunkers. Winds into off the right. And there's barely any green to work with, but there's a big backstop in the middle of the green, obviously a big 2-tier green. So what I'm going to do here is hit it in, again, sort of medium flight. The downslope's going to help it going lower anyway, and see if I can almost, I mean, ideally hit it in there and kind of get a bit of spin and bring it back off the slope. Because if I try and get too cute here, I could leave it in that front bunker. So I'm going to play this 15, 20 feet past the pin, medium flight, try and work it down the slope. The wind might help me as well, so right past the pin. Go. Oh, great. That's a little bit cuter than I thought. Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back. Come on, come on. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I didn't quite carry it far enough, but it then shot up a little bit and then it came back towards the hole. So that's what you call using the contours. Okay, I saw the shot, you let the contours take it towards the hole. I think that's only about 3 feet away. Yeah, look at that. So I've used the back. I didn't realise it was this steep. It's obviously come back and it's much closer than 3 feet. It's like a 1.5 foot for birdie. Just shows how you can just use the slopes. I mean, this green is absolutely huge, really clever again. I mean, look at the different portions on it. Big ridge running through the middle. Really, really clever. For short par 4, you wouldn't a green like this. Very, very clever. Right, short putt, but always concentrate on these ones. Head still, just right centre. And we get it. That's the birdie. Really pleased, really fun shot there from over on the right. I think it landed around about just short of the pin and then went up the slope and then came back. But that's 2 under now through 6 holes. Loving this golf course. Let's go to the next. Par 5 all the way up the hill. Looks pretty narrow, this one. Huge bunker down there around about 240, so that is in range. But it's a 560-yard hole, so I still need to be aggressive off the tee. There's a bit of room right, so what I'm going to do here is tee the ball down quite low and try and sort of slide it a little low fade off the bunker. When you tee the ball lower, it helps you get a little bit more on top of it, and it's going to help then just hit the fade, hopefully away from that bunker, and see if we can squeeze it up the right there. It's actually just gone straight down the right. That's perfect. Didn't really fade. It's gone absolutely bullet straight. And that's running with the low flight, really getting some chase up the hill there. That's great. Good position there. Okay, so pleased with the tee shot. Kind of in line with the bunker. Now, 2 big, very cleverly placed bunkers up there. It's 280 to the pin, and it's really narrow down there as well. So I don't fancy hitting the hybrid. I think sometimes I leak that a little bit. And might bring the right-hand bunker into play with hybrid. So I'm going to hit a 5-iron. That might leave me then about 130 yards in, but I don't want to try and push it and get too close where it sort of tapers in. So I'm going to hit a 5-iron. When I'm laying up on a par 5 with my second shot with a long iron, I tend to always want to hit it lower to punch it, to help me hit it straighter. So for me, when I cover it more, I tend to hit the ball straighter. So I'm going to hit this as a punchy 5, almost as low as I can, sort of just left of the pin. Yeah, I turned it over a bit, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's good. So I don't know, we'll see maybe 130, 140 in there. But I wasn't a good swing really, but I've taken the trouble out of play. If I'd have hit that shot with my hybrid, I probably would have been in the bushes on the left and I'm in trouble. So I think if you can't reach a par 5 in 2, just be really careful with your second shot. Second shot strategy on par 5s is where a lot of golfers I think get it wrong. Lie's okay. It's a slightly spongy grass this, and this is a real difficult decision here because it's 115 yards to the pin, but it's downwind. It's slightly above. It looks like anything short's going to come back, but it's downwind. If I hit a really solid 52, I think I can get it there. Oh, it has popped a bit. It's got to go. Go. Go on, be good. We definitely got there. I think I landed right next to the pin. I was really worried that was going to come down and spin off. I don't know how close it is. It might have just gone past the pin a bit, but happy with that. Downwind, I think that was the right choice. I think the pitching wedge would have gone like a rocket. Might have gone on a bit. Let's have a look. I thought that was close. It looked like it was. I mean, I was asking it to go, but it's obviously got a little bit of a flyer out of that lie, and it kind of dipped a bit. And look, it's pitched into this tier. I mean, what a putt I've left myself now. This is down 2 tiers, and there's not much that room after the bottom tier to the pin. I mean, there's probably only 2-3 feet after the downslope there. After that second slope. Wow, this is tough. I mean, if I get a bit of pace on this, it's off the green at the front, isn't it? It's down. I could have a 40-yard shot back up here. Okay. And it's back into the wind as well, just to throw another ingredient in the pot. Oh, that's the pace. That's the pace. I mean, I can't hit a better putt than that. Can't hit a better putt than that. Oh, there we go. That's probably the best putt 2024 for me, okay? Great read. It just died. I just sort of cut the engine here and it just fed down. I knew almost the moment I hit that was good. Say a little bit of pace, look, and I've got about a 40-yard pitch back up the slope there. So, great 2-putt. Got the par. Fantastic hole that. Fantastic par 5. Still 2 under. 8th hole, par 3, 212 yards. Downwind a little bit. Try and get a nice long iron swing on it. 10 yards right at the pin. That's why it's the worst club in my bag. Go. Oh yes, it's carried the bunker, and that's done all right. I mean, that's trickled up there, almost pin high. Almost missed that. I mean, I've hit that I don't think I've got off the bottom groove. I think that got off the actual bottom of the club there. And it's done really well. If I was playing snooker, I'd be tapping the table there and apologising. But we're good. Okay, we're on the green, 30 feet. Right, so I've pitched it 40 yards further back, just over the bunker, and it's scuttled up. But it's not an easy two-putt. Reason being, it's straight downwind. And when it's downwind, it's easy for the ball to get away from you. I don't think there's too much break in this one. Main thing here is the pace. When you do have long putts like this, just feel like you're going to have a couple of practice swings looking at the hole and imagining you're hitting that putt with your practice swing. And that really helps you dial it in. Okay. Lag it down there. Go. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's done really well. That's done really well. I thought that was short, but I think that's the wind just carrying it down there towards the hole. So these long putts that are pretty quick and downwind, just lag it. I thought that was going to be 6 foot short at one point, but we're stone dead. And it's a 3, no picture on a scorecard, dreadful tee shot. It's another par, still 2 under as we head to the 9th. So 9th hole, really strong par 4 here to end the front 9. It's 420 yards. Really good driving hole this. You got 4 bunkers down the left, quite a bit of room right, but you've got sort of bushes and shrubs down there, so you can't really miss it right. That might be lost ball territory. So I can see the pin in the distance. I'm just going to hit it straight at that pin, which is slightly towards the bunkers, but if we can just peel it off with a bit of fade, that would be ideal. Yeah, that's the best drive of it today. Just a little bit of a fade off the pin there, and that is position A. Right, we've got 172 to the pin. Again, it looks a really interesting green design. It looks like there's a tier in the middle of the green. So the pin is on the left-hand side of that tier today. And it looks like if you miss the green to the left, it's a difficult up and down. So I'm going to see if I can use the slope to bring the ball to the hole. So I'm going to hit this on the left edge of the clubhouse. If it stays there, it's going to be fine. It's not too difficult to putt, I don't think. If it draws in a bit and catches a slope, absolutely ideal. It's gone exactly where I wanted to hit that. Come on. I didn't see it. I think it's just stopped dead. I think it's just pin high right. About 25 feet right at the pin. Couldn't quite see it down. There's no way it's gone long, I know that. So I think I've got a nice straightforward putt. That's all up. So you can see it's just pitched and stopped dead there. I mean, I got a little bit of a downhill putt. I was hoping to catch the ridge and feed it down. Didn't quite manage it, but this is the safe part of the green. Down there, you are in trouble. There's no bunker down there actually, but there's a big drop off. So outside chance, birdie. But these greens are about as good as I've put it on. There is no excuse. I'm just going to go. I didn't hit that. Go, go, go. Oh, be careful with that one. Oh, just caught the hole. Right, so yeah, bit of a longer second putt than I wanted there, but pleased with the 4. What a front 9. I've loved every minute of that. It is a fantastic golf course. Loving it. The condition, the layout, the design, it really makes you think. So 2 under through 9. Let's see what I can do on the back 9. And yeah, let's see if we can keep it going. Right, 10th hole. 179 plays 170 with the slope. So it's down quite a bit. There's a big tier across the middle of the green, it looks like. Now, I'm slightly pushing it with a 7-iron because it's a 165 shot for me, but I'd rather be 5 yards short than 5 yards long because it looks like it'd be a really quick downhill putt. So I might not get it to the pin here, but I'm playing to the safest side of the hole. So it's a good 7-iron, just right of the pin. God, I'm in it good today. That is absolutely straight at it. Yeah, that's about, I think it's about 4 or 5 yards short of the hole, as we suspected. So just a really nice swing there. I really feel like I'm turning onto it nice. It didn't move. And we've got to look at birdie. Let's see if we can keep going. I don't remember the last time I played 9 holes without a bogey. I'm bogey free so far. Okay, so we've pitched here. Let's work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's gone exactly 165 yards. That's my perfect 7-iron. Look, if I'd have gone the same distance past the hole, it's a much tougher putt. So think about that when don't always think you've got to hit it to the pin. Play to the right side of the hole. Oh, it did just slide a little bit. Yeah, not really a positive putt there, but it's okay. Right, safe par. Difficult hole that actually. Difficult hole. Pleased to get through that with a par. Still 2 under as we head to 11th. Right, 11th hole, 381 yards, par 4. Looks like there's a little bit of out of bounds down the right there, and some bushes. So it's a good driving hole this. It feels like we're going back towards the sea a little bit now. Just keep this nice smooth swing going. Push it down the right, but it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Down the right side of the fairway. Good, just pushed it a little bit, but it didn't shape, just went dead straight, and I think we're straight there, good. Okay, yeah, it has just caught this dip, it's just down here, not a problem. Lies, not prefer to be on the fairway. 124 yards. Green looks fairly straightforward here, doesn't like there's anything to worry about. Downwind a little bit, so it's like a nice 3/4 pitching wedge I'm going to hit here. God, it's really warming up. It's one of those days you wish you'd put shorts on. Right, 124 yards. I'm going to go a little bit of an upslope actually, so that might help me just come off a little bit softer. Straight at the pin, 3/4 swing. Yeah, you can see on the slope sometimes it gets you on your back foot. That's popped up here, it might not get there. Oh, it has got there, that's fine. That's just pin high right, we'll take that. Used enough club. If I'd have gone with 52 on that slope, it would have gone really high and gone nowhere near. So that's okay, probably about 18, 20 feet. Right, so yeah, we're almost pin high. I thought that had popped up a bit, but we're good there. Yeah, a bit going on here.
Not a break out of the hole.
Here.
Yeah.
It's going to move at the end, isn't it?
Drops down to the right. Sorry, to your left.
Yeah. It's one of these, actually. This is the type of putt where if you miss this a bit low with a bit of pace, suddenly you're here. So this is one of these that you're trying to make, but really you're just trying to sort of die it here. And
Yeah.
if it creeps in, great. This is a short putt, but it's actually really easy to 3-putt if you just get the pace a little bit out and you miss it on the wrong side. So let's keep this up the top side. I've pulled that a bit. Not a good putt there. Shut the face a bit. Pulled it. Got the speed right. A bit more pace on that line, and it's really getting away from me there. But it's another hole negotiated, another par, still 2 under. Let's go to the 12th. Right, 12th hole, 420 yard par 4. This looks a fantastic hole. It's uphill into the wind. Lovely bunker on the right there. That's 280 to reach. I can't reach that today in this wind, or any day really. And then it goes round to the left for the second shot. Looks really interesting second shot in as well. Beautiful mountains in the background. I'm going to hit this at the right hand bunker. Yeah, that's okay. Not the best, but down just right hand side of the bunker. A little bit out of neck that one, but hopefully I haven't got too long in from there. Right, 185 yards to go here, so still a long way, and it's into the wind. And it looks like the pin is tucked left. Left looks like it's a horrible miss. Right looks a good miss. Really, I should hit my 5-iron front right of the green, but judging by my last 5-iron, I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. I'm going to hit a floaty, tickled hybrid in there. See if we can just hit a soft one. So I'm going to aim at the pin and see if I can fade it. The ball is above my feet. I'm going to open up, weaken my left hand grip a little bit, and see if we can just float one in. If I turn this over, I mean, it's in big trouble. Let's think positive. Let's aim at the pin and just fade it off there. That's nice. That's at the right edge of the green. It's definitely going to land soft. We're on the green. Really pleased. That was a dangerous shot. That was potentially a round wrecker there. But yeah, really nice. On the green, I've got a long putt, I think, but we're safe. No danger. So we're at the high point now. We've got some amazing views. So you can see the Bay of Navarino there, right out to the Mediterranean Sea. It's a lovely spot. And then you've got the Westin Hotel over here. So that's a nice spot as well to stay. And you can see my ball has just sort of hung onto the green. It nearly ran off there. But you can see over there past Michael there, that's not a place to miss it. So I've missed that on the correct side. We'll see if we can get a 2-putt. What are you thinking, Michael?
I'd be aim at my feet now.
Yeah, I agree. You see it moving off. There's almost a tear spine running through the green here, yeah?
Quite a lot of slope halfway.
Yeah, okay.
Down to your left.
Yeah. Slightly uphill. Really about the feel here. So again, nice practice strokes. Try and feel it in your practice stroke. Soft. Sit down a bit. Sit down a bit. I'll take that.
Good putt.
Yeah, good read. It just moved a bit more. Thought I hit out a little bit too hard there, but actually it was perfect. Got about 3 feet just to tidy that one up. This seems like it's a really strong par 4. So I'll be delighted with a 4. Dead straight.
Right half as you look at it.
Yep.
Well done.
Slipped away. Oh, that's a great 4 there. Fantastic hole. Really strong par 4 that. So still 2 under. Still bogey free. Can I do it? 13th hole, 380 yards. 4 bunkers down the right, 1 bunker down the left. I can't reach the one down the left. That's sort of about, I don't know, 290 yards. So I'm going to hit it down the left side here, all being well. That's what I'm visualising. That's absolutely fine. Down the right side of the fairway. Don't go in that bunker. No, it's absolutely fine. Good. In all honesty, I hit that way out of the toe. Absolutely way out of the toe. My first instinct that had gone way right, but that, if you've got one of these modern drivers, I've got a TaylorMade Max, it really helps you out. I hit out the toe and it just moved itself back down the middle. So haven't missed the middle of the club face often today, but I did on that one, but it's absolutely fine. Right, we've got 122 yards, slight downslope, so I'm gonna have to just be a bit careful here, just need a little bit more on my front side so I can get down the slope. Right in between clubs, I've got my 52 goes 112, pitching wedge goes 135, so I'm going to have to hit a little feel shot here with the wedge, like a 3/4 pitching wedge. It looks quite a small green. It looks like if you go long, you could be in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to hit a 3/4 pitching wedge, a little bit lower, so you might see a shorter finish here, down the grip a bit, ball a bit further back because I'm on the downslope. Tugged it, sit, sit. Oh, I don't know what that, maybe that's in a bunker, I don't know. It seemed to disappear a little bit. Yeah, that was bad. I was just, because I was between them, but I've slowed down a bit and whipped it over that way. Okay, well, I haven't missed many greens for a while. I know you like me missing greens, so let's see what we've got. Bit of an interesting one. I'm on a downslope, tight lie, upslope, not much green to work with. So I've got to figure this out, really. This, I don't really think I can land it. I mean, I think if I land it on the green, it could get away from me. I'm going to have to land it here, and then let it come off the left and run up. So I've got to use a club that is going to allow my ball to release. If I use too much loft, too much spin, it might get stuck. But I'm on a downslope as well, which will flight it down lower. Decisions. I think 56 is going to get caught. 52. I think I'm going to use a pitching wedge here, actually. I'm going to use a pitching wedge and land it up here. And I think the wedge will have enough release that it shouldn't get caught. This is quite sticky here. It's soft and it's this. The grass is growing this way. If I land anything with spin, I think I'm going to get stuck. I don't really want to land it on the green, so I'm going to go with a pitching wedge. Go on, run, go. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, you can see how it went into the grass and it sort of skipped up. That's a really, really difficult shot there because of the slope and the grass growing towards me, which is the Bermuda grass, which is quite sticky. Landing on the green would have been tough. If I hit it to 3.5 feet, broke a bit more. Definitely taking that. Key there was trajectory control into that slope. Most people would go too high and it would come back and you're chipping again.
Straight works.
Left edge. I think with a bit of pace we can go straight.
Yeah.
If it's softer, it's got to be left edge because we can see it was breaking that way.
I don't think it's outside.
It's not outside. Left centre with a bit of pace. Yeah, good. Right, good up and down there. I was happy with that. Really poor wedge shot in. I've got to remember on those 3/4 wedge shots, I've got to keep moving even though I'm trying to take something off it. Maybe you can sometimes benefit from that as well when you're playing no shots. But got up and down, still bogey 3, still 2 under. Nice picking up a birdie up though. Okay, we're on the 14th. It's 191 yards. It's a really strong par 3. The pin is right at the back of the green. You've got 4 bunkers all the way around it. It's like we've got out of bounds on the right there. So this is a tough number for me. So I've got to hit the 5-iron. The 5-iron is the only club I can use here. I'm going to aim this at the left edge of the green and see if I can fade it in towards the pin with the 5-iron. No, I've hit a double cross and that is way left. And it's kicked left. Okay, didn't work. All right, let's go and deal with that. Oh, bogey 3 might be coming to an end here. We'll see. We got it. It's hit the bank. Way left. And we're pretty much in position Z here. I mean, I hope that's coming across on camera. I mean, any chance here?
Good luck with this one.
Yeah. No advice from Michael.
Don't be short.
I mean, it's one of these. You just hit it 20 feet right and take a 4. Because if I go for that pin and I'm a bit long, it looks like it's going to be a 5. If I'm short, it could be a 5. I reckon if I had 20 goes at this, I might get one inside 6 feet. Just hit it right at the pin.
Middle of the green.
I'm going to go for the pin. All right, so we'll see if we can pull it off. I've got my 60. This is an emergency, so look, I'm going to use my emergency only club, the 60. And I'm going to go for the pin, but if it comes up short, I'm going to make sure I've carried it enough that it'll just break off to the right. What do you reckon? That's 40 yards?
Yes.
Can't see it, straight in the sun. Any good? Ah, we'll take that.
Good shot.
Yeah, we'll take that. So that's 10, 12 feet past the pin. That's fine, absolutely fine. That was a dangerous shot. Outside chance of still making a par. Let's see. Yeah, really pleased with that. I mean, if you just get an idea of this shot, look, it's down, and it's really steeply back up here. This stuff's horrible to chip out. So I was sure this would have been impossible as well. I was thinking, well, if it hits the slope and goes that way, it's not the end of the world. I've carried the pin. I got a little luck at this one. If I'd have been a little bit too long with it, I'm right down. There's actually a water hazard down there. So that could have been a bit of trouble. So, okay, this is makeable. Oh, didn't hit it. Hit it, it was in. Oh dear, okay. The bogey-free dream has come to an end. Back to 1 under. If ever I was going to do it, it was going to be on 190 par 3. But I enjoyed the second shot. We're still 1 under. It's just time now to regroup a little bit mentally. Just regroup and move on. Okay, it's very important when you play golf. Just try and take 1 shot at a time. That's what I feel I'm pretty good at. Okay, 1 shot at a time. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. Got to regroup. Deep breath. On we go. Come on, let's get it back. 15th hole, 340 yards. Lovely looking hole. Amazing backdrop. Fairway cambers right to left. It's just a nice drive down there. There's nothing too much going on really off the tee here. It looks like it might be an interesting second shot. Let's give this a go. Yeah, that's up the right side. A little bit too far right. Okay, might have just run into the trees. I think it's okay. I think that's absolutely fine now. It's getting quite hot now. I can't believe it's middle of November. It is absolutely roasting here in Greece. It's beautiful. So in a bit of trouble, it's wriggled through, passed over the buggy path there. We've got an olive tree in front of me there, overhanging branches, and you can see the problem I've got in here. I've got a bunker directly in line, and I've got to go low because of the branches. Obviously going in low, the bunker's in the way where I'd like to land it. There's a chance I can pull this off. It's not an easy shot, but let's see if we can at least get it on the green. I don't really want to go past the pin though, because it looks like it's going to be lightning from there. So 7-iron, back foot, down the grip, a little across it, punch it. But I still need to get a little bit of flight. Give myself a chance of holding the green. Oh, I just clipped it. It's good. Oh, it's done me a favour. This is a beauty. Come on, hit the slope. Don't go up there. Come back. Come back. Come back. That's good. The olive tree just took a little bit of speed off it. It's actually coming back down quite a bit below there. About 30 feet. Definitely take that from there. So, Michael, we've been here for what, 4 days now?
Yep, since Sunday.
And I mean, it's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, it's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
We wined and dined like kings. I mean, where did we eat in that first night?
Flame.
Flame, which is a steak restaurant.
Yeah.
Probably the best steak you've had anywhere. Second night was the Italian, wasn't it? Da Luigi.
Yep.
Lovely atmosphere in there.
And last night was Greek.
Greek, yeah.
And who knew the local wine was so good?
I know, we've got stuck into that, haven't we? And you might recognise Michael from the short game schools. If you've been to short game schools at Woburn, Michael helps with them, and we have a lot of fun doing those. And we're thinking about coming out here and doing some at Costa Navarino. So if you're interested in coming and doing some short game schools out here at Costa Navarino, we had a look at the short game area on the Olympic course, and that is absolutely, it's world class.
Yep, stunning.
It's like Woburn's area without the trees, basically. I mean, it's absolutely world class. Okay, you've got pitching areas, it's fantastic. So facility is superb. If you're interested, get on my website, drop me a mail, and we'll let you know. Come round.
Good putt.
It's a little bit firm, got the line bang on. It's important on these short ones, by the way. The biggest fault that I see on these short putts is the player moves too much. So they're basically too keen to see if it's going in or not, and it's kind of over here. So just keep the head down, really stay strong and in the putt, and then you can hit your start line and roll it in. So nice 4, settled after the bogey on the last, still 1 under. Let's see if we can just kick on. Nice to get one more birdie. I haven't had a birdie for a while. 16th hole, par 5, 520 yards. It looks like it massively doglegs around to the left. You've got the 2 bunkers really well positioned. Bernard Lang's done an amazing job designing this golf course. Every hole you've got to think about it with the bunkering. So I need to try and move this right to left. The last few drives all been leaked, so I've got to see if I can just release this a bit more. Pushed it again. It's trying to come back. Right bunker. Sit down. Sit down. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It hasn't reached the bunker. Not a problem. In play. Okay, we've got 309 yards to go, but 4 really cleverly positioned bunkers down there. First bunker on the right is 180 yards away. I am going to just hit a 6-iron here, and I want to take all 4 of those bunkers out of play and leave myself a pitching wedge or so in. It's just there's no benefit of trying to get it near here because you're going to be left with a horrible 70-yard bunker shot. Yeah, absolutely fine. Little knockdown 6 into position. Stress-free golf. You don't need to bring the trouble into play. Manage your golf ball around. Now we'll have a very simple wedge shot. So yeah, 6-iron sensible. Taking all the bunkers out of play. These 2 and all the bunkers around there. There's no merit of getting any closer than I have. I've got 116 yards to go. I'm going to hit a big 52 in here rather than hitting a fiddly wedge. Okay, so just right of the pin, full 52. Let's get it nice and close. It's a good strike. It's just a couple of yards left. Spin. Okay. Yeah, pulled it slightly. Happy with the strike. It spun back quite nicely. About 12 foot there for birdie. Nice to find one. It's been a while since I've had a birdie. Okay, nice shot. Landed there. Just spun back.
I don't see a lot. It's maybe
12
just
feet. If you've seen anything,
on the left edge.
Yeah, if anything, it's coming off the left. Yeah, it's got to. It feels like you're above me.
Yeah.
So it's got to be coming a little bit off the left.
Yeah.
Time to make one.
It's downhill.
Make this one. You know when you feel you're going to make one. It's downhill. It's sort of kind of funneling in, isn't it? Come on, just outside left. One ball.
Yeah.
Sorry, that beep just put me off. Always a good, if you're not happy, because I was just focused then, and then for some reason a lorry's beeped, and it just put me off. I think if I'd have hit that, I wouldn't have been focused. So I'm going to go through the process again. So I think you should do that at home. Something puts you off, don't be afraid of stepping away and getting back into it. Okay, so just outside left.
Oh,
there.
good
Told
putt.
you I had a good feeling about that. Good
Good
read
putt.
there, Michael.
Well done,
Fantastic.
coach.
Right, pleased with the birdie there. Now, what set the birdie up there was the second shot choice. I didn't get greedy, played to a number, hit a nice wedge in, made it. There's different ways of making birdies on par fives. It's not all about trying to reach it in two. So back to 2 under, 2 to go. Come on, let's dig in. 17th hole. What a par 3 this is. We've got 200, plays down a bit. 193 is the playing yardage. Wind slightly helping. Looks like a huge bunker on the left there. A huge green. The pin is just in a ridiculous spot, sort of left just over the bunker on a sort of 190 hole. Right, had a few issues with a 5-iron today, so I'm not going to hit it. I'm going to hit a soft 4 in. Did that earlier on one of the holes tonight where I hit a soft 4. I'm going to do the same here. Oh, a bit of great shot. It's just right centre of the green. Bit of number. Didn't see it down. Didn't see it down. I think it should be right. I mean, that's got to be on the number, I would imagine. Yeah, pretty happy with the swing. Didn't take that horrible left pin on. I've missed it to the wide side, going down the green now. Okay, so when you get a really difficult hole, just think about positioning it. If you're going to miss it, where would you like to miss it? Well, right was the miss here. Left looks like it's totally dead. Hopefully we're on the green. Love it up. Yeah, so it's just gone through. It's about sort of, it's probably gone about about 200 yards there. So it's a little bit long, but it's fine. Quite lucky with a lie. It's kind of down, but it's not in this really fluffy stuff. So I'm going to play a low shot here. If it was sitting down more in here, I would be playing a higher shot, even though it really calls for a low shot, because when it's sitting down, I want lots of release, really let the club work through the grass this way. But just as this is sitting, I can get to the back of the ball pretty well. So I'm going to use my 52 degree. Awkward little swale on the green here. You can see with a dark shade of grass, that means it's all growing into us here, and a slope. So the ball is going to potentially get stuck there. So I need to make sure I control my trajectory. It's going to come out low. It tends to spin it about out of these lies, so we've got to be careful with that. And if I can just get it edging over, I think it's going to feed all the way down there for free. It's going to come off the right. Tough one, this one, but good fun. A little hinge. Just going to put a little bit of hinge in it, but a release 1. So it's like a hinged release 1. It's going to jump right, and it's going to come back to the left. Got to go into the slope. I've got to pitch this into the slope, so I've got to get the flight a little bit lower. I'm going to play the ball a bit further back because I want to control the flight. Right, I played that nice. It's gone a bit low. It's a good shot, but just settle, 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 settle. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Slightly lower than what I wanted, but the main thing there was I controlled the flight, so it went into the upslope, still got forward, and it just caught the slope and it's trickled down there to about 4 feet. So really happy with that. See if I can make that for the up and down. Right in the middle. Right, okay, stay 2 under. Really pleased with that up and down. It's a fantastically strong par 3 on the 17th. I do think the 17th, if you get a strong par 3, it's a really nice part of the round to have one. And had a few nice short game shots today. So if you're interested, through the winter time in the UK or wherever you are in the world of improving your short game and you can't get to see me, check out my 3 Releases online course, which is on the website. It's got everything you could possibly need. It's everything from the book, everything from the school that I run in person is there. So you can really learn online, okay, and really develop your short game and hopefully get more up and downs like I just did there. Right, on to the 18th, let's go. So we've got a par 5 here to finish with. It's 540 yards into the wind, so it's a tough hole. You've got 3 big bunkers up the left, and the kind of last 2 are out of play. So I'm going to hit it down that left side. A good tee shot here. I'm going to see if we can at least just par this and get in at 2. That's perfect. There we go, right down the middle. Okay, nice start to the hole. Might even pick one more up. It'd nice to get to 3, wouldn't it? Right, lovely tee shot right down the middle. Fabulous finish there. Really spectacular. Huge bunker in the middle there, which is 175 yards. So I'm going to hit a 170 yard shot, which will leave me then 115, 120. Heart's in the mouth, sit. Yeah, short, okay. So that's fine. Okay, good. We're in position. I think probably have a little bit further back. There's a bit of wind there. It might be about 130, 140. But taking out a play, don't make your rounds of golf stressful. Just try and keep it Nicely controlled, okay, like I've done there. And let's see what we got from there. Right, so I've definitely taken that bunker out of play. I was probably a little bit too conservative, but I've still only got 132 yards to go. It is into the breezo, so I'm not going to force a pitching wedge. I'm going to hit a 9-9 here, just a nice 9-9, and see if we can get it on the green and give myself a putt. There's an unbelievably nice smell coming from the clubhouse. We're about to go and eat in the Flame restaurant now, and I think they've got the barbecue on, so we've got this beautiful smell of roast beef coming over, so I mustn't let that distract me. Right, 132, smooth 9-9. It's about 4 or 5 yards right to pin. Should be the number, that. Should be the number. So you can see that's pretty good there, nice and tight. And yeah, I've really enjoyed this round of golf. It's been such a lot of fun. It's a great golf course. And I play quite nicely as well. And a few months ago, I wasn't playing very well. So if you're going through a bit of a rut with your golf, just stick through it. Just try and get a little bit of practice. All I've done is a little bit more practice. And you start hitting better shots. I haven't really thought about my technique today, just reflecting on it. I've just been thinking about the shot I was trying to hit. And I think when I'm on camera, I think it really helps me because I'm trying to describe to you the shot I want to hit. And I think it gets me in the mental state that I need to hit the shot. So maybe when you're playing, try and think a bit more about the external factors. Where do you want to start it? Which slope are you going to use? Try and get more into that and less about your technical elements in your golf swing. You might play better golf. It's worked for me, it might work for you. And let's see if we can hold this. Michael, you've been looking at it. What do you reckon?
Definitely off the right. But
Off
again,
the right.
not a whole lot. Maybe slightly
It's
up.
got to be outside the hole though, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit uphill.
Look at that view back there.
Pretty special.
Okay, yeah, looking from here, I think that is going to move a bit. God, it'd be nice to get this, wouldn't it? Going at 3.
Yeah, definitely uphill.
Uphill off the right. Yeah, I think we need to be out a couple of holes out here.
Okay.
Go on.
Get in.
Oh,
Wow.
power lip out. Power lip out. I thought I had it. I got a bit excited there. Tried to make it. Left edge.
Good putt.
We got it. Thank goodness I made that. Right, okay. Michael, thanks for your help today.
Pleasure, thank
Been a
you.
lot of fun. Thanks for some of the reads. And hopefully you took something from that. Hopefully you've enjoyed the fantastic course here at Costa Navarino, the Dunes course, and you've taken something from it technically, mentally, shot selection, course management, huge part of the game. And I hope that's going to help your golf and help you shoot lower scores. All the best. See you next time.